Right, we're counting down to kick off that first match of the 2026 World Cup. There'll be a few new things to get used to at the tournament, thanks to the introduction of a few new rule changes. So, Michael, you're going to run us through each change, and then Mr. Ref Watch himself, Jay Bothroyd, can give us his thoughts. So, yeah.
Yeah, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm Dermot Gallagher. Right. Well, I looked into this last week, and there are so many changes, and you think it's such a short space of time, this World Cup starting. So, whole host of VAR changes. Now, the video assistant referees will have more influence at this World Cup. Firstly, with incorrectly awarding corners, the VAR can reverse that decision, providing it doesn't delay the restart.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this then, Jay?
I don't mind that, because when you look at the way a corner is taken, generally, the ball goes out, you go and collect the ball, you walk over to the corner flag, you wait for the players to come up. I think that's enough time to do a check. Like you said there, if they're going to, if it's going to go into the game and wait 2 and 3 minutes, then I understand that. But I think the way the corners are now, you have enough time to make that check, because all you're looking at is who it hits last. So I think that's enough time.
This one here, the next.
Yeah, that's interesting one, isn't it? The
one that jumps out to me, that we recently come across is Arsenal against West Ham.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's talking about Trossard grappling with Pablo, I think it was.
Yeah.
As the ball is coming in. People said, is it in play? Is it not? Okay. But now, this obviously would stop that, because if you're grappling while the ball is out of play, penalties can be given. Yeah. So I think that's a good rule as well. It's going to stop all the skirmishing before. You can't touch no one, you can't hold no one. So I think it's a good rule as well. Yeah.
Take us through the terminology then.
Yes. So, the attacking fouls occurring before the play is started. So we've seen that in some, as you've mentioned there, it happened with Mickey van der Ven as well with Cucurella, Chelsea against Spurs. Another new introduction to VAR's powers, if they will also step in if a red card is issued from a second yellow card that is clearly incorrect.
Yeah, and I love that one, because we've seen that happen quite a lot, where, it's a second yellow card, and because it is a second, no one can step in. So I like that, because at tournament football, you need to have your, all your players on the pitch, and it can have real big, costly outcomes. So I think that's a good rule too.
But it's common sense, isn't it, here, isn't it? Really?
This is, me and Dermot have these debates, every Monday, where I'm talking, football has to be common sense. I understand there are rules and you have to play within them rules, but sometimes common sense has to come into it as well. And I think these rules here help with that.
And more common sense.
Exactly, yes. Honestly, there are so many changes. We've whittled this down now. In cases of mistaken identity, when a player is punished with a yellow or red card for a foul committed by another player, VAR can instruct the referee they've made the wrong decision.
Andre Mariner could have done with this 12 years ago when he sent off Kieran Gibbs instead of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. We all remember that. It's the one that comes to mind, isn't it?
Yeah, that just goes without saying. If it was Bridget and Dermot, then it's going to be a close one. But no, but I like it. Again, that's just common sense, isn't it? Like, why wouldn't you have that in there? That's just easy decision, an easy rule to do. So all good.
Yeah.
I actually really like the new rule changes. I think that's going to bring a lot more clarity to the game. I think it's going to be easier for the officials to make decisions.
Yeah. Big change when it comes to what are known as tactical timeouts as well. These tactical timeouts, explain this one for us then, Michael.
Yeah, so players won't be able to go across to the technical area to get advice from their coaches when a goalkeeper goes down injured. However, there won't be any disciplinary action for those who break the rule.
Yes, something that does need addressing in football, isn't it, Jay? Doesn't it? We see it over and over again in the Premier League, but looking to eradicate it from the World Cup.
Yes. When we look at all these rule changes, I think a lot of them, especially in our league, have happened. Players, teams are going to take advantage of the rules. Is there a way we can get around these rules? But again, another rule, I think it's good, that when players go down to try and waste time, you can't go over for instruction. The only thing I would say is, though, when physios come onto the pitch, you can relay messages to the keeper, and then the keeper can relay it to the players. So are we going to see something where they're going to try and get around that one now? Are you going to stop physios gone? How can you? You can't really, because if someone goes down injured, you know, you're going to have to go and tend to them. But it's good that the players can't go to the technical boxes.
Yeah, this is another topic that kind of wish we weren't having to talk about, really, here. New rule changes, stopping any potential racist comments or any other comments being hidden from view that are not what we want to be hearing.
Absolutely, Hayley. Yeah, we'll also now see red cards given to any player covering their mouth with a hand, arm or shirt during a conversation with an opponent. If the conversation is friendly, like you get with players at the end of a game like that sometimes when they're teammates, but if there's any hint of confrontation, it could be a red.
Right. Are you happy to see this rule introduced, maybe widespread in...
I think it's the only way you can stop players from insulting one another and getting away with it. I said this to begin with, to be honest. As soon as this happened, I said the only way is you got to do a punishment for putting your hands over your mouth. At the end of the day, why would you put your hand over your mouth if you're saying something that is positive? If it's negative, you're going to hide it, right? Because people can lip read. We've seen that now. But I think, again, this is another good rule to stop players saying things that they shouldn't be saying.
Yeah, good points, well made.